Hello everyone, and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my absolute favorite primary for PvE in this entire game, and that's going to be the Burning Eye Scout Rifle that you see right here. The Burning Eye Scout Rifle is obtained from Trials of Osiris. You can get the Adept version that you see right here, that I have, from opening the Flawless Trials chest. You can also get the non-Adept version, which comes in blue, and you can obtain that from an aftermatch reward after you have acquired a certain amount of wins on your Trials of Osiris ticket. I'm honestly not sure how many, I think it's 7. Or you can get it from the gold tier bounty each week in Trials of Osiris. Now, the only difference between the Burning Eye Adept and the regular Burning Eye non-Adept version is that the Adept version comes with Snapshot as an intrinsic perk. The blue version does not have Snapshot, it just says Kinetic right here, and then all these perks are exactly the same as the ones that you see right here on my Adept version. Now, why is this weapon so special? Why is this weapon so good in PvE? Well, for a lot of reasons. First off, let's take a look at its perks. Every single time you get one of these, like I said, whether it's Adept or not, it will come with all of these same perks. You will get Zen Moment, Third Eye, Explosive Rounds, Fitted Stock, Reinforced Barrel, Small Bore, Smart Drift Control, Accurized Ballistics, and Smooth Ballistics. Now, these are all fantastic perks to have. There's literally not a bad perk on this weapon. But if you configure it the way that I have it, Small Bore does give you a smaller magazine. It gives you 14 rounds instead of 16, as you can see here. But having that extra boost to stability combined with Zen Moment makes this thing super, super stable. And you put explosive rounds on that, and you just have a really fun, really powerful scout rifle. And I'll show you guys this. It's the same archetype as something like, say, the Hung Jury that Dead Orbit sold pre-Rise of Iron. So it's got a little bit more than Mida, a little bit less than the Cocytus. It's right there in the middle. Honestly, it's the best archetype for scout rifles. It's the most balanced. It's the one that you can do the most with. So looking at this thing in action, we got actually that's a taken lieutenant right down there. So real quick, when you open up the sights on this, and that douchebag just disappeared because I'm making a video, why wouldn't he? So we're going to jump on our Sparrow and head over yonder and see if we can find some Vex. Let's see. Perfect. So you can see when I zoom in on this guy, it highlights the enemy for a few seconds. This is fantastic in stuff like the raid. It would be a really good perk to have in Crucible, you know, with all the grenades and the smoke and all that stuff going off. You can zoom in and it'll find enemies from across the map, make it to where you can see them even if they can't see you. This isn't a particularly great weapon in PvP. It's about the same as like a Hung Jury or something like that. It's honestly nothing special. But in PvE, like I'm in right now, it is just fantastic. So, I mean, 2 shots to a Minotaur. I mean, come on, man. It is just so much fun to use. It is so good. It is honestly the best primary in this entire game. This thing is fantastic in any arena that you can go in. You want to go do Challenge of Elders, this thing is great. You want to go do Archon's Forge, this thing is great. You want to go jack around on patrol like I'm doing right now, this thing is great. You want to go do the raid, man. You want to jump into Wrath of the Machine and go get yourself, you know, some of that Wrath of the Machine gear. This thing is great. It'll one-shot the Shanks in the final boss fight. It is so, so good. And one thing that I like about it, I typically don't like explosive rounds on my scout rifles because it sometimes makes it kind of hard to get those precision shots. That doesn't really seem to be much of an issue with this weapon, man. Like, you have that stagger from the initial burst. I mean, you can see how it knocks them back because of the explosive rounds. But, you know, if you just take your time and pace it, you can still land those precision headshots with this thing very, very easily. I realize that a lot of people probably can't get their hands on this weapon because it does require you to play Trials of Osiris, but the way that they have the gold bounties now, honestly, you can go get a non-Adept version pretty easily. And if you do want an Adept version, I do want to remind you guys that I am doing a Flawless Trials of Osiris giveaway. I have 2 more winners to select over the next 2 weeks. I will put a link to that video in the top right corner of your screen right now. Click that card, go watch that video, enter the giveaway. You might be able to get yourself an Adept Burning Eye, and then you can come back to this video and be like, Pyro, holy shit, that scout rifle is absolutely amazing. But anyway, guys, that's going to bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed it, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching, and take care, guys.